All right. Now that we're able to log now the values here every time I press W, S, A, and D, what I want is for my character to move every time I press W, S, A, and D. Okay? So let's open up our code. Now, since we're able to log this, what I'm going to do now is to place this now inside a variable. All right. Let's open up and say, for example, vector 2. Let's call it, for example, as move input keys. All right. Then move input keys now would refer now to the values here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create a vector3 variable, and this could be, for example, our translation, and the new vector3, okay, and then your XYZ axis. Now here, what I want now is to move every time I press my WS keys, I want now my character to move in the Z axis, right? So it won't move in the 0 axis, it won't move now on the Y axis, but it will move now on the Z axis. Move input keys, but what will it read? Now let's open up our AutoDraw. So here, our up and down keys stands for our W. This stands for our W key based on our input binding. Okay. Over here, so our up and down keys refer now to the the up key, and then the S key refers now to the down key. And take note, this up and down keys refers now to the Y axis. Hence, what I'm going to do now is just type in dot Y and then transform dot translate, and then what we're going to do now is to type in translation, then for example times 5 times time delta time. Okay, let's try that before we go to the rotation. Let's see what's happening. If I play this, sorry, if I play this, let's see what's gonna happen. There we go. So our character now is moving every time I press the WS keys. Okay? So I'll do that now in the A and D keys. So again, what we're going to do now is vector 3, let's call it, for example, rotation, new vector 3, and I want it now to move in the Y. I want it to rotate in the Z axis. So this would be 0, or in the y-axis 0, and we want it to rotate on the y-axis every time I press the A and D keys. So we go back to our flow chart. The left key stands for my A key. Okay. The right key stands for my D key, which was based a while ago here on my input binding. And take note, the left and right keys, this one, stands now as my x-axis. Hence, in my code, I will type in move input keys, which refers to this one, dot, okay, dot x, and then transform, dot rotate, and then, for example, rotation times 5. Let's try that, and let's see. So let me play my game. WS rotate, there we go. WS, it's rotating. I'm not sure if you could see that, but let's just see. There we go. W, WSAD, there we go. All right. So hopefully you like this lesson, and if you understood it clearly, I would appreciate it if you donate to my PayPal account, which is linked in the description below. So thank you for listening.